Welcome back to Project 613. Today we learn the mitzvah of shiluach hakan, which means sending away the mother bird before taking her young. As we learned yesterday, the Torah tells us that if we encounter a nest and there are chicks in the nest and the mother bird is hovering on top of the nest, it is forbidden for us to take the mother together with her chicks. This is the prohibition that we learned yesterday. But what should we do? So the Torah tells us that we have a mitzvah. The mitzvah is that we should send away the mother bird and then we can take the chicks for ourselves. The Torah tells us, Shaleach tishalach et ha'em, send away the mother ve'et habanim tikachlach, and then you can take the chicks. Now, what's the reason for this mitzvah? So we learned yesterday that many of the commentaries understand this as an expression of Hashem's mercy toward the mother bird. That we shouldn't cause pain and suffering to the mother bird by seeing her chicks being taken away. Therefore, the Torah tells us, send away the mother, and then you can take the chicks for yourself. But the Zohar actually gives us a very different spin on this mitzvah, because the Zohar tells us that, in fact, this is not an expression of mercy. The truth is that it's the exact opposite. This mitzvah actually causes a lot of pain to the mother bird. By separating the mother from her children, the mother cries bitterly and flies around restlessly, wishing to be together with its children. So how could you call this an act of compassion? And in fact, the Zohar tells us that at this moment, when the mother bird is sent away from its chicks, all the heavenly angels confront God. And they ask Hashem, how is it that you gave such a mitzvah causing such pain and such suffering to the mother bird, separating her from her children and causing the mother bird to suffer so much? Where is your compassion? And the Zohar tells us that God answers the heavenly angels. And he tells them, if you have such compassion on the mother bird, certainly you should have compassion on the divine presence, which is also compared to a bird, which is also being forced away from its nest. You see, the divine presence is compared to a bird that's been forced away from its nest, Jerusalem, and been separated from her children, the Jewish people. So Hashem tells the heavenly angels that if they are showing compassion for the bird that was separated from the chicks, certainly they should be showing compassion and should be begging for the reunification of the divine presence with its nest and with its children, that the divine presence should once again be returned to Jerusalem and be together with the Jewish people. So the Zohar tells us that by fulfilling this mitzvah here on earth, this actually triggers an entire chain of heavenly events where all of the angels in the heaven start begging for the divine mercy for the Jewish people, and that Hashem should restore his divine presence to Jerusalem and be reunited with the Jewish people. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.